How much Dan is too much Dan? Well, today we're going to find out. I'll be doing a double reaction to the song Otonoke by Creepy Nuts. Now, the two covers I'm going to be listening to are by two different pink VTubers. One is Ironmouse and the other is Calliope Mori. They both have different singing styles, but are both incredibly talented in their own right. So I am super excited to listen to this. I have been listening to the song entirely too much. I've finally started watching the series. I've gotten about halfway through it so far, and it has been an amazing show. With that being said, I'm very eager to watch these covers, as I was equally as excited to watch the music video by the Anime Men, which, by the way, if you haven't checked out that video, please consider doing so now. But with that being said, let's get into the reaction. I think it's only fair that we start out with the Ironmouse cover of Otonoke because it did release first. So that's why I'm choosing this one. Yeah, we'll just start giving it a listen. Already sounds really different, which again isn't a bad thing. It's her voice. And this very onomatopoeia type opening is like a great hook for the song. Oh my god, it's animated. I wasn't expecting it to be animated. I think that's the same Ironmouse skin as the Halloween song, right? The Halloween song cover. Oh, it has the UFO in the background too. I think this part of the song is more to her strengths. Like, it's all really good so far, but I'm excited for this part. Yeah, that tonal shift is my favorite part of the song. And I feel like that feeds to her strengths better. Yeah, no, definitely this part. This part works really well with her style of voice and singing. Okay, I was about to say, I didn't check the length. I was gonna be very disappointed. Oh my god, there's Booby in the background. That's funny. And Connor is the other one. That's awesome. Yeah, I didn't check the length. If this was going to be just the opening length, I was going to be a little disappointed. Part's just so good. I like how pouty she looks as she's being abducted. It's more of like an inconvenience. Yeah, no, this song is incredibly catchy. I don't think I've seen the translated lyrics until now either. I've just been listening to the song as is without the translation. So I've been catching bits of it as I've been watching this, but I've been focusing more on the video itself. And this kills me. I noticed Booby right away. I didn't realize the other one was Connor with the trash taste shirt. That's so funny. Yeah, no, wow, that was really good. That was a really good cover. I'm excited to see what Calliope Mori's is like. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch both of them and then give closing thoughts on both of them to kind of let it marinate. And then I can also compare, which I'm sure they're both going to be fantastic. So I'll go ahead and queue up the Calliope Mori cover next. It's a little bit nostalgic to react to a Mori Calliope cover of a song. The first ever reaction that I did was over on Fel's channel, and it was to Mori Calliope, Sorry I'm So Cute. And I just want to say, I was very unclear in my messaging in that. I was very, I guess, trying to be edgy, saying like, I hate this, I don't like it. And I gave my closing thoughts after to better explain my opinions on it, but people took the rage bait and ran away with it. So let me just say, I've always been a fan of Mori Calliope's work, and I'm glad that she's able to feel comfortable enough to do the type of music that she wants to do. So with that being said, I can hopefully redeem myself a little bit by reacting to this cover, and because I know I'm going to have positive things to say about it. And the last thing I want is for anyone to think that I disrespect an artist just because I do not personally favor the type of song that they are singing. So with that being said, we'll get right into this reaction. It already sounds so different than the Ironmouse one, which makes sense because they have very different styles of singing. I like the background, like the TV, what is it, like the TV throne. Makes me think of like Steins Gate, which is, without saying, one of my favorite animes. Yeah, the art's really cool. I like the little lucky cat, the possessed lucky cat from the anime. Okay, yeah, this part always hits. Doesn't matter who's singing it, this part hits. I'm seeing the references in the background, like the UFOs too. It definitely seems like this is a softer version of singing that I'm normally, like when I listen to her, she normally sings very, very hard, you know? Almost has like an ASMR kind of feel to it, honestly. I don't know how to describe it. It's like, she's not quite whispering, but she isn't like, as in your face as I feel like your other songs normally are, which is fine. It suits this cover very well. This part though, I was gonna say, this is the part that seems like it's more her style. See, it's interesting. I'll save the compare to the end, but I already have thoughts. I like how she kind of like whispers the I. It's not like the I, it's like a I. Which again, it suits her really well, her style of singing this. It's a bit like, it's grittier, I feel like. That might not be the best word, but it's the word I'm gonna use. I feel like any Hololive songs just have like the really good kind of comic book background, or I should say manga background kind of style to it. Yeah, no, that was really good as well. These were both really good covers. Okay, yeah, both covers back to back. They were both very different, but very good in their own respective right. I had some thoughts there partway through the Calliope Mori one that I really eagerly wanted to say, but I wanted to hold my thoughts to the end, so I was trying to keep it separate instead of interrupting partway through on her cover to say what I was thinking. So with that in mind, I'm just going to go ahead and kind of go through my thoughts here. So on the Ironmouse one, in my opinion, at least, like the whole, I want to say very clearly, very explicitly, that both songs entirely were really good from beginning to end. However, I do think that, and this goes for any singer, right, that they have their individual strengths, and I found that I could kind of see that with, at least my impression that I could see that with the parts of the song that they're singing. So I felt with the Ironmouse cover, right around where it drops, the build up, the part that I was singing I really liked, this one right here. This is where her strength is, right? She has a very unique voice that's very soothing, and it carries a melody. And I feel like this part is the part that went really well with her particular style of singing. Like the whole song was good, but this part in particular really played to her strengths, or rather she used her strengths to amplify this part of the song. With that being said, Calliope Mori, who often raps, as everyone who ever listens to Calliope Mori knows, obviously she does other types of songs than that, but she became well known for her rapping earlier in her career. That is the part that she had a lot of strength with. So I feel like with Calliope Mori, her strengths were more in the fast-paced, kind of harder part of the song, because that's what she's most known for and what I personally know her from. So I'm talking about this part of the song that's very like, it's not quite rap, but it's very like, it's a grittier part of the song. So while she also does a really good job of carrying a melody in these parts, I feel like her very in-your-face kind of tone of singing was utilized more effectively here than in the other parts of the song that carry more of a melody. Now she does carry a melody, but this part in particular is just more to her strength, and she used her strengths to this part. So again, the whole song was amazing, but I feel like this is where her particular strengths shone, or were shown through. I feel like I said that really weird, and I apologize for that. Maybe it's always hard for me to, on these reactions, to kind of articulate my thoughts. I feel like this is where her strengths were, as opposed to Ironmouse's. So like her voice and her way of singing was more better for the gritty part, whereas Ironmouse's was more better for the melody. At least, like, when I say more better, I just mean like that part of the song resonated well with their style of singing. Again, just to be absolutely clear, I know I've said it a lot, but both covers were very, very good, and by two very, very talented and coincidentally pink VTubers from two different companies. So closing thoughts, like I said, I thought both covers were really good. They're both very talented, and I was really happy to listen to both covers of the song. Yeah, no, Dandadan's been one really fun anime to watch. My anime watching has kind of slimmed down a bit. I haven't been able to watch as much as I would have liked to or would have in the past. So I'm very selective of what I do spend time watching, and Dandadan so far has been a really fun time. When I reacted to the Anime Men cover, I had only seen the first episode at that point and was instantly hooked to where I wanted to do these reactions. Since then I've seen half the series so far, as I'm actually watching with Fel, coincidentally enough, and it has been a fantastic anime to watch. So if you haven't seen it, and mind you don't mind very, what's the word, raunchy humor, I highly recommend the series. It's really funny. It's very comical. The music slaps, not just the opening sound, but the ending as well, and all the sound design in between. But with that being said, these were two outstanding covers, and I'll definitely be adding these to the mix, so that way I'm not just listening to the Creepy Nuts version, which is still also really good. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and if you're feeling generous, maybe leave a like, give a comment what you thought about the two covers, and possibly subscribe. Also, check out the other videos if you're feeling generous. I appreciate it. I'm currently on hiatus from streaming, but if you want to follow me over on Twitch, I'd appreciate that as well. Anyway, until next time.